breeze, a heavy velvet sigh. I trace the shadows where the embers die. A glass of amber liquid memory. You're sitting silent across from me.
The neon flickers on the window pane. Another story washed away by rain. I hold the rhythm in my calloused hands, while time is slipping through the shifting sands.
And the air is getting thick, it's hard to breathe. There's so much left for us to finally leave. Oh, midnight smoke in a hollow room. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom. Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins.
I play the blues until my fingers bled, to silent voices waking in my head. But in your presence all the static fades into the comfort of these quiet shades.
I sang of heartaches that I've never known, until I found you in the great unknown. Your guitar whispers what I cannot say, the sweetest burden of a passing day. And the air is getting thick, it's hard to breathe. There's so much left for us to finally leave. Oh, midnight smoke in a hollow room. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom. Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins.
Whatever we lose, let it drift away. The smoke is rising, the stars are cold, turning the silver into tired gold.
In the stillness we remain, bound by the smoke, hidden from the rain. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom. Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins. Roasted beans are grinding, filling up the morning air. Barista pulls the handles with a practiced, artful care.
Porcelain is clinking on the wooden corner bar.
Patrons reading papers, coming traveling from afar. Steam is rising upward in a delicate ballet, waking up the neighborhood to greet the breaking day. Sitting in the coffee shadows, watching silhouettes appear. Conversations buzzing softly, murmurs in my ear. Espresso brings a bit of comfort, awakening my mind. Observing all the fascinating habits of mankind. Mugs are leaving circles on the tables near the door. Sunbeams slicing sharply, painting squares upon the floor. Strangers nodding quietly, exchanging subtle smiles, escaping from their routines for a couple little whiles. Steam is rising upward in a delicate ballet, waking up the neighborhood to greet the breaking day. Sitting in the coffee shadows, watching silhouettes appear. Conversations buzzing softly, murmurs in my ear. Espresso brings a bit of comfort, awakening the mind. Observing all the fascinating habits of mankind. Caffeine rushing quickly, sparking up the heavy brain, warming up the spirit, like a shelter from the rain. First sip, hot and bold, stories wait to be told. Shadows, watching silhouettes appear. Conversations buzzing softly, murmurs in my ear. Espresso brings a bit of comfort, awakening the mind. Observing all the fascinating habits of mankind. Cups are finally empty, tips are left upon the tray. Stepping from the cafe, dusk into the light of day. Ashes falling slowly from a burned out photograph. Echoes of a bitter joke, a hollow broken laugh. Embers dying softly in the center of the grate. Realize an apology has arrived far too late. Hazy memories clouding up my weary sight, blurring all the lines between the wrong and blinding up my eyes, choking on the remnants of our beautiful disguise. Fire turned to ruin, passion turned to gray, watching our affection simply blow away.
Smoldering resentment, burning holes into the rug, poison hidden deeply
In a customary hug, suffocating silently inside this crowded room, inhaling the toxicity, anticipating doom. Hazy memories clouding up my weary sight, blurring all the lines between the wrong and right. Crying smoky tears, blinding up my eyes, choking on the remnants of our beautiful disguise. Fire turned to ruin, passion turned to gray, watching our affection simply blow away.
Flames consume the promises we swore we would protect.
Leaving just the tragedy of casual neglect, coughing up words unsaid,
Ashes settle in,
on the bed, crying smoky tears, blinding up my eyes, choking on the remnants of our beautiful disguise. Fire turned to ruin, passion turned to gray, watching our affection simply blow away. Sweeping up the debris,
clearing out the air,
walking out the doorway,
leaving nothing there.
Striking clocks announce the darkness, silver moonbeams replace the brightness, shadowy corners hide the truth, wasted hours of our youth.
Cobblestones beneath my feet, pacing this deserted street. Solitary lanterns glow, showing nowhere left to go.
Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned.
Vibrations bouncing off the stone,
Proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud,
standing apart
from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care.
resonating
Through empty halls, answering when nobody calls.
Distant engine starts to whine, leaving this old town behind. Smoke rises into the chill,
Everything around stands so still. Curtains flutter in the draft, remembering how we used to laugh. Photographs fading into gray, washing the memories away. Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned.
vibrations bouncing off the stone,
Proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care.
resonating
Through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Time is a loop that never ends, breaking the minds it cannot mend. Sound waves travel through the void, rebuilding what was destroyed. Listen closely, hear the past ringing. Midnight echoes calling out loud,
standing apart
from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care.
resonating
Through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Fading, drifting, gone. Crimson colors bleeding deep into the ocean tide, watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide.
Seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue, washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue.
Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night.
Darkening below the crashing wave, holding ancient secrets that the underwater cave.
Breezes bringing salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Shifting seasons inevitably turn.
Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn.
Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. Stretching outward, painting ribbons on the earth. Journey to the mountains, seeking out a new rebirth.
Dashboard meters glowing, illuminating endless miles, trading city chaos for some easy breezy smiles.
Wheels keep rolling, eating up the distant land, shifting gears together, driving hand in hand, cruising down the gentle highway, no destination clear, leaving every burden in the rearview mirror here. Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track, going, moving forward, never ever looking back.
Canyons rising steeply, towering beside the lane,
driving hand in hand, cruising down the gentle highway. No destination clear, leaving every burden in the rearview mirror here. Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track, going, moving forward, never ever looking back. Makes us feel alive. Speeding up, slowing down, passing through an unnamed town. Oh, cruising down a gentle highway, no destination clear, leaving every burden in the rearview mirror here. Engine purring softly, tires hum a soothing track, going, moving forward, never ever looking back. Headlights pierce the darkness, cutting through the night, following the white lines till the morning light. Clock strikes 12, shadows creep along the wall. Silent figures bouncing down the empty hall. Moonlight paints the floorboards in a silver hue. Nothing left to chase except this thought of you. Darkness settles heavy, secrets start to speak. When the world is sleeping, quiet makes us weak. Oh, the midnight blues come knocking at my door, walking, pacing endless steps across the wooden floor, aching melodies that only solitary hearts can choose, lost inside the rhythm of the midnight blues. Street lamps flicker, casting ghosts upon the street. Cold winds howling where the separated lovers meet. Staring through the window at the starlit sky, wondering if the constellations ever cried. Petals crushed inside the mortar bowl, extracting the essence of the earthly soul. Vials clink upon the apothecary shelf, concocting a remedy for my inner self.
Vessels simmer over the naked flame, whispering a forgotten ancient name. Herbal mixtures bubble in the glass, watching the magical reactions pass. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive forbidden art. Drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power. Mystic power. Roots extracted from the enchanted dirt, creating a serum to heal the hurt. Vapors rise into the wooden beams, inducing a series of prophetic dreams. Spices sprinkled into the boiling pots, ensuring the recipe is never forgot. Cinnamon swirls with the bitter clove, warm in spirit like a kitchen stove. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the
Striking clocks announce the darkness. Silver moonbeams replace the brightness. Shadowy corners hide the truth. Wasted hours of our youth.
Cobblestones beneath my feet, pacing this deserted street. Solitary lanterns glow, showing nowhere left to go. Reverberations from yesterday return. Unspoken lessons we never learned. Vibrations bouncing off the stone, proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Distant engine starts to whine, leaving this old town behind. Smoke rises into the chill. Everything around stands so still. Curtains flutter in the draft, remembering how we used to laugh. Photographs fading into gray, washing the memories away. Reverberations from yesterday return. Unspoken lessons we never learned. Vibrations bouncing off the stone, proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Time is a loop that never ends, breaking the minds it cannot mend. Sound waves travel through the void, rebuilding what was destroyed. Listen closely, hear the past ringing. Ooh, yeah. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone
Azure skies begin to gently weep, confessions that I cannot keep. Turquoise oceans hit the sandy shore, yearning for just a little more.
Navy clouds gather violently above, speaking softly regarding lost love. Indigo teardrops steadily falling down, soaking into the thirsty barren ground. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Cobalt waves crashing on the reef, providing a momentary, brief relief. Seagulls crying in the distance, overcoming my stubborn resistance. Sighing shades paint the evening tide, nowhere for these emotions to hide. Murmuring lips forming silent words, like the wings of migrating birds. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Silently sailing away.
Chandelier crystals catching ambient glow, stepping so gracefully, careful and slow.
Tuxedo fitted, adjusting the tie, catching a glimpse of your sparkling eye. Rhythm dictates every motion we make. Trust in the balance, whatever it takes. Moving together in a tender slide, sweeping the parquet with nothing to hide. Waltzing forever, letting gravity slip, held so securely by an elegant grip. Trumpets are muted, delivering a brassy side, twirling you gently as minutes fly. Skirt flaring outward, a silken array, chasing the dizzying worries away. Rhythm dictates every motion we make. Trust in the balance, whatever it takes. Moving together in a tender slide, sweeping the parquet with nothing to hide. Waltzing forever, letting gravity slip, held so securely by an elegant grip. Footsteps align in a choreographed trance, losing ourselves in the spell of the dance. One step, pivot to the right, gliding through the formal night. Moving together in a tender slide, sweeping the parquet with nothing to hide. Waltzing forever, letting gravity slip, held so securely by an elegant grip. Bowing politely as melody cease, leaving the ballroom in absolute peace. Spinning wheel is turning, spooling up the yarn, operating machinery out inside the barn. Needles darting quickly,
stitching up a seam,
crafting a magnificent embroidered dream.
Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry.
Loom is clacking loudly, pushing back and forth.
Cotton shipped in cargo from the distant north,
Textiles dyed in indigo,
soaking in the vat,
cutting out a pattern,
laying on the mat. Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief,
patchwork of our suffering,
bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Fabric holds the history of the tailor's hand, stitching together elements across the land. Pull string, tighten up the slack. No way of ever going back. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief,
patchwork of our suffering,
bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry.
folding up the quilt,
Smoothing out the crease,
finally discovering
a momentary peace. Azure skies begin to gently weep, confessions that I cannot keep. Turquoise oceans hit the sandy shore, yearning for just a little more.
navy clouds gather violently above, speaking softly regarding lost love. Indigo teardrops steadily falling down, soaking into the thirsty, barren ground. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret
secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin?
Cobalt waves crashing on the reef, providing a momentary brief relief. Seagulls crying in the distance, overcoming my stubborn resistance. Sunshades paint the evening tide, nowhere for these emotions to hide. Murmuring lips forming silent words, like the wings of migrating birds. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Quietness settles over the vast deep, lulling the troubled spirit to sleep. Currents pull the heaviness away, bringing forth a brand new day. Hush, sigh, peace. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Silently sailing away. Golden amber liquid pouring in the crystal glass. Even sun descending over fields of prairie grass. Ice is slowly melting, clinking softly in the cup, looking toward the horizon as the dusk is coming up. Savoring the flavor of a memory aged in wood, finding warming up the chest.
An old familiar friend,
hoping that this golden hour
never has to end.
Boat swings swaying gently,
Creaking hinges keep the beat.
muddy boots are resting right
Beside our tired feet, crickets stop their chirping.
rural orchestra
Awakes, breathing in the stillness that the country evening makes. Savoring the flavor of a memory aged in wood. Finding peace in moments exactly where we stood. Welcome to the urban twilight,
glowing orange sky.
toast to all the years and watch the swallows fly.
Spirits warming up the chest,
An old familiar friend,
hoping that this golden hour
never has to end. Barrels hold the history of summers long ago, distilling all the passions that we used to know. One sip, tasting yesterday.
letting worries
Drift away.
welcome to the urban twilight, glowing orange sky.
Toast to all the years and watch the swallows fly.
Spirits warming up the chest,
An old familiar friend,
hoping that this golden hour
never has to end.
empty glasses sitting by
The fading embers glow, saying our goodbyes before we finally have to go. Muddy banks guide the shallow calm stream, floating along a hazy southern dream. Willow branches brush the bubbling foam, carrying the weary traveler back home.
wooden rafts gliding past the wide bend,
wondering where this rustic trip will end.
pebbles rolling
Beneath the swelling tide, enjoying the incredibly unhurried ride. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course, trusting the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing floating through this humid tropical climb,
meandering without any ounce of haste.
Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn.
Turtles resting upon the sunken log,
gliding straight through the morning fog.
Dragonflies hovering gracefully above,
singing a simplistic, organic song of love. Cattails swaying by the marshy edge, slipping right off the green mossy ledge. Ripples spreading out so incredibly wide, feeling the ultimate harmony inside. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course, trusting the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb,
meandering without any ounce of haste.
Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn.
Joining the massive main,
winding across the massive open plain.
Valleys carved by sheer liquid grace,
moving at a wonderfully sluggish pace. Flow, glide, pass. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb,
meandering without
any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails, moving right on from the fading dusk until the bright dawn, floating downward, calm. Snowflakes falling gently on the frozen lake, glacial valleys resting, entirely opaque.
Breath is hanging visible in the biting chill, standing on the summit of a crystal hill. Avalanches threatening in the steep ravine, witnessing the widest picture ever seen, listening to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a
vacuum, utterly devoid of sound.
Pine cones lying buried underneath the frost,
Wandering the tundra,
feeling rather lost.
blizzards blowing fiercely across the open plains, freezing the adrenaline inside my veins. Avalanches threatening in the steep ravine, witnessing the widest picture ever seen. Listen to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a heavy price. Mountains standing guard above the snowy ground, wrapped inside a vacuum, utterly devoid of sound.
Standing here,
Absolutely alone, listening to the silent echo bouncing off the ice, paying for this isolation with a heavy price. Mountains standing guard above the snowy ground, wrapped inside a vacuum, utterly devoid of sound. Shivering embraces,
holding on to warmth,
facing the direction of the brutal north. In the space between the notes we play, there's a language that the shadows say.
I don't need the volume
To hear your heart, knowing exactly where the rhythms start.
I lean into the pocket deep and low, following the places where you wanna go.
A subtle movement, hardly seen at all,
Caught in the beauty of the quiet fall.
it's in the pause, the hitch in every beat, where the two of us finally decide to meet. Silent groove,
Shaking up the
atmosphere, taking away the doubt, removing every fear. Invisible currents pulling us along. This is the pulse beneath the simple song.
My hands are steady on the neck of wood, doing things I never thought I could. The silence speaks louder than the band, tracing the lines upon your open hand.
I find the syncopation in your stride, with nowhere left for us to run nor hide. Just a vibration ringing through the floor, opening the latch on a hidden door. Listen the pulse, the hitch in every beat,
'cause the mind is near,
flowing together, synchronized and deep,
into the promise that we mean to keep.
Feel the groove,
the silence speaks.
silent groove, shaking up the atmosphere, taking away the doubt, removing every fear. Invisible current pulling us along. This is the pulse beneath the simple song. Silent groove, keep it low, just let it flow. Climbing the staircase up into the loft, treading on floorboards incredibly soft.
Spider webs cling to the rafters above, searching for relics of
Ancestry's love. Metal is tarnished, covered in grime, hidden securely away from the time. Turning these dusty keys inside the lock, opening history, stopping the clock, finding the journals and letters unread, hearing the voices of people long dead.
heavy brass hinges groan in protest,
Lifting the lid of a mahogany chest, faded ink written on parchment so frail,
revealing a forgotten
glorious tale. Metal is tarnished, covered in grime, hidden securely away from the time. Turning these dusty keys inside the lock, opening history, stopping the clock, finding the journals and letters unread, hearing the voices of people long dead.
generations preserved in a singular box.
Mysteries guided by intricate locks. Click, clack, mechanism